August Community Showcase, take 46. Hey up, and welcome to the show. I'm Garzinski, this is Rivets and Dacker, and you are really in for a treat. Must apologise for my rather unkempt appearance on this show. I have started work again full time this week. I haven't had a lot of time to myself. We've also started having to use the central heating, so all the bits are falling off my backdrop. But I will have that sorted by the time we do the next review, which will be some things that I got from For Fun Miniatures. That's coming up in the next show, so make sure you check that out. Today's community showcase, the August Bikes, Trikes and Buggies showcase. People have been submitting pictures for about a month now. Thank you everybody who submitted entries to this. It's going to be a fantastic slideshow. Some fantastic miniatures. I reckon this is the best collection of bikes, trikes and buggies that's out there at the moment. And for your viewing pleasure at the end, a special treat. I put a reminder on Facebook a couple of days ago just to say, come on now, last chance if you want to get your bikes, trikes and buggies in, get them in now. And the legend that is Ian Waz Wyatt absolutely spammed the post with a load of amazing pictures of his amazing creations. Everyone's a one-off. Ian's just recently landed a job with Cromlech as a designer there, so I'm interested to see what comes out of there in the near future. Congratulations on that, Ian. Good luck in the new post. Thank you ever so much for giving me permission to use your images for this special showcase. I'm sure it's going to be YouTube gold. Just a quick shout out to Nathan, the Pale Hawk. Check his channel out, link below. He just made 250 subs, did a live hangout and prize giveaway last night. And the prize was won by none other than Big D of Dragoncraft Gaming. So congratulations Big D, congratulations Nathan, good work mate, loving the content, keep it up. Great stuff at Game Dragon, go and check them all out. I'll put links to all the other channels that I mentioned below in the links. Must apologise, the last video I put a load of links in, I forgot to save them I think, they didn't come up. I will get around to putting them in. And I also put a link in to the last showcase, the Death Dreads and Killer Cans ones. If you haven't seen that, amazing bunch of miniatures collected together under very difficult circumstances by yours truly. Go and check that one out. This one's been a lot more pleasurable, I've really enjoyed doing it. So without further ado, we'll get right on with the showcase. I'll show you mine, you can show me yours, my wife can pick the winner, God bless her hobnail boots, and then we'll have a look at Waz's stuff. What a show, coming right up. Alright then, I'll show you mine first. This is me as an orc. A response to Brack the War Boss, his non-challenge. Because it were a non-challenge, I couldn't resist it. I dropped everything and I built this and painted it. It's the first model I've done for 20 years beginning to end, because I tend to jump from project to project, and I'm on the big stuff really at the moment. I'm working my way down to the little stuff. So I did this as a response to Brack's non-challenge. I misunderstood the criteria at first. I started building the mega knob that represents me on the battlefield, my Cromlech mecha armoured knob. My big mech is the biggest influence in my mob. He's got the ear of the war boss, so he's really in charge of my big mech. And as I told you before, it's really a Calidus assassin that's morphed into the big mech. So this is my contribution to the showcase. Why I did this is because for most of my adult life I were a biker. My son said, you've got to do you on a bike. So I grabbed a box of bikers that I haven't even touched yet. In fact, I had a Spellcrow head, that I think you all saw them. My wife picked this one, mainly because it was one of the Mohawk ones, I forgot what they call them now. And it had a broken tooth. Not as many broken teeth as me, but symbolic anyway. I used to go to a lot of bike rallies, and this represents me as an individual. I've got everything I need on the bike, got fuel, got camping gear, got tools, stroke weapons, I'm enjoying my ride out. There's no metallics on this, this is all non-metallic metal, similar to how I showed you when I did the death roller. It's going for it, eshing it over this jump, arse out the seat, still winding it on. This is representative of me Swiss Army knife that I used to take everywhere, camping with me. So that's me as an orc, my contribution to the August showcase. I hope you like that, I hope you get a bit of inspiration from that. I think a lot of miniatures, they can be greatly painted, but if they aren't posed right, they don't just cut it. I spent a long time getting this pose right, and I'm really chuffed with how it came out. So I hope you all like that. Me as an orc, first model I've done for 20 years. I can only get better, I think. And now, on with your stuff. Okay, first up we've got my friend Wayne again, Wayne Humber from Georgia in the USA. Wayne did last week's Mini of the Week, his tribute to me up in the top left hand corner there, that's Gar, the Grot Riveter, thanks very much for that Wayne. This is his jet bike creation. Wayne's a very talented auto upholsterer. Shows his, some of his work up on Facebook, very talented. This is based on a German World War II Rabbit, half bike, half track. And his Easy Rider inspired biker. Thanks for those, Wayne. One from Ewan Ramsey. I think that's a Forge World one. A trio from Edward Charles Barfield. Excuse me. A buggy. I think that's some sort of custom force field. And a Deathkiller War Trike. A quartet from John Morgan. A track and 3 buggies. Or 2 tracks and 2 buggies, I can't really tell. One from Ian Hodgson, the Hodges Mech Shop. Love the Hodges work. Amazing creations. A Hardcore Miniatures Mini of Hellrider. This is by William Curtis Coombs. One from Eric Brown in Southern California. Thanks for that, Eric. Good mate of mine. Dan Gleeballs, a red biker, similar to mine. A blue dragster. I think it's a dragster. That one might be the dragster. They're great, Dan. Thank you for those. Next from Charlene McCurry. I hope I've said that correctly. Another Deathkiller War Trike. A Deathkiller War Trike from Mark Carler. Love the blue skin on these, makes a nice change. And the whole mob, they look fantastic together, Mark. A couple from Dan Eaton. Love Dan's skin tone. Contrasts well with the blue. Thanks for those, Dan. A couple of old school bikes. These are the old metal ones. These are from Steve Gallen. Thanks, Steve. 3 pictures from Laban Smith, or Laban. Not sure how you pronounce it. That's a great speed mob. Great bunch of bikers. Thanks for them, Laban. And Owen Jones. Bad Moons speed mob. Very flashy vehicles. Joe RG. I think that's how you pronounce it. That's how you spell it. half a dozen offerings from Joe. That was another Forge World one. Three of the GW ones. I like Joe's colour scheme. Scrapjet. And a War Trike. Fantastic models, Joe. And one I snuck in that you didn't submit, I found it on Facebook. That one. Didn't know that was going in. One from Brack the War Boss. They make Croc down under. A work in progress from William Curtis Coombs. This is a big mech on a bike with a smasher gun, I think. Scott Reynolds, 3 pictures of his scratch built custom force field, on a bike. Great scratch building, Scott. I can't wait to see that painted up and finished. Brilliant miniature. The Meme Machine, Dick Dastardork. That one's from Alan Longmore, thanks Alan. And a similar looking one from Gary Hauser, Gary's scratch built Scrapjet. You want to try saying that when you've got no teeth. And a couple from Clinton, from Essex Boys, his Biker Mob. And his custom force field big mech on a trike. Amazing that, Clinton, thank you. And William Curtis Coombs' scratch built trike type thing. I don't know what you call that one, Bill. Amazing model though, thank you very much for that. Spectacular paint job, I just love it. After William we've got Wesley Mayhew. This is Herbert the Dakar Bug. You'll have to let me know in comments, Wesley, if you're any relation to another Mayhew that I know called Ian. Perhaps not. It's a big world. I was just wondering. Some from Nathan, the Pale Hawk. Go check Nathan's stuff out and check his channel out if you haven't already. I'm sure if you're watching this you probably already have. Nathan does some great bat reps. He does a lot of great content. He builds some amazing things out of nothing, out of the junk. In fact, I think there's a worldwide campaign going on at the moment for you to get him to send you all his junk. These are from Alexander Vincent McDonough, a biker group, and another Forge World. And a War Trike. Custom built Scrapjet from Ian Hodgson, the Hodges Mech Shop. And half a dozen from Dan Carey. 3 pictures of this. This is based on the racing pods, I think, from Star Wars. Amazing looking model. I like the colour combo on that one. And 3 of his War Trike. Custom War Trike. Thanks for them, Dan. Now some works in progress from Delis Callison. Don't know, that's 3 photographed twice or 6. I think it was 6. And his War Trike. If them buggies end up looking like that, they're going to look fantastic. 3 from Chris Luffy. Of his War Trike. Amazing weathering on that. Fantastic that, Chris. Matthew Vassiliadis. 3 pictures of some works in progress that is going on, and the last one of them in the group with some of his finished ones. Matthew Vasiliadis. There's the group. Some great model making there. Next we've got Jordan Bavis. Nice little group. A few scratch built or converted kit bashes. I don't know if it's supposed to be flying or it's just jumped. Amazing work, Jordan. Thank you for them. A monowheel creation. This is from Angus Montour, a friend over in Canada. He apologised for the quality of the camera and the even poorer quality of the photographer, but this was Angus's submission, the monowheel. And 3 pictures of Alexander Danielson's looted Custodes jet bike. What art could resist that bit of shiny gubbins? No self-respecting flash kit would walk past that, would they? Thank you for that, Alexander. Amazing miniature. One from Roxy. Roxy the Riveter. This is a shock attack gun big mech on a trike. This one's Dan Reese Porter. His Death Killer War trike. And Marcos Castellanos. Good friend. Lives down in Texas. This is his, I think, the Bad Moon War Bikers. Great mob. Thanks for them, Marcus. A couple from Brian Venninger, or Wenninger. It'll be one or the other, I think. A couple of old school buggies. These are really old. Not quite as old as me, but old enough. A few more from Nathan. He's putting these together during the live hangout the other night. Got them done, stuck them on Facebook, so here they are for your viewing pleasure. These are part gear guts and part scrap built. Nathan's a master at using junk. These are great, Nathan. A nice group shot now. There you go. Thanks for those, mate. I think this is Georgie Wilband. Yes it is. Then we've got a selection of these from Nathan Alton. Nathan was dropping these in the post when Waz started spamming me with all his pictures. I'm very grateful though, even though he caused me twice the amount of work that I had to start with. But when you see this at the end, this little special showcase, you'll be amazed. These are brilliant by Nathan. I thought they were models at first that he bought. But there's a couple of pictures at the end that show you how he makes them. I was astounded. I love the flaming exhaust on them. Excuse me again. And a biker. I love the colour schemes on these. Detail on the clocks. One of his mush. Fantastic stuff by Nathan, and this is how he makes them. Amazing skills. You know, sculpting's not one of my things, but that's how he makes them. Next up, Steve Baggerly. 3 buggies. I recognise the wheels on this. I think I stole them off the same toy. And those. A couple of armoured cars. These are Cromlech. These are from Cran Morgan. 2 great versions of these Cromlech. I think they're Iron Reich armoured cars. One that snuck in right at the last minute again, Goliath Man. Always comes in just under the wire with a great little model, and there's another. And then a few old school bikers. These are by Rex Adams. Rex does amazing things for terminal children and children that are in hospital. Him and his friend do cosplay, get dressed up as film and TV characters and go visit these children. Said it's heartbreaking sometimes. I think it's amazing what he does. So thank you for that, Rex. He didn't know I was sticking this in. He didn't submit this. I grabbed this out of the Facebook group. This is his old school land speeder that he's converted into a counts as death copter, I would imagine. Thanks for that, Rex. Thanks for everything you do for the kids. This is Mark McLeod, another one that just snuck in under the wire. And this is Radomir Tauber. Fantastic model. There's several shots of it. I hope I pronounced your name correctly, Radomir. I thought this was a great little model. This one snuck in under the wire as well. Which leads us on to the best in show, picked by my wife, Mark, bless her hobnail boots. This is a great little miniature. I believe this is Cromlech. Do correct me in comments if I'm wrong. Aidan constructed this, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken once more, that he had this pro painted. It looks like it's pro painted. It's a fantastic miniature. My wife's pick for best in show. I'm going to have to get one of these. I love the mini. This is a Pain Boy, two orderlies sat in the sidecar, drinking the blood through tubes. Love it. Thanks for that, Aidan. And now your special feature. I'm just going to shut up, turn the music up a bit, and let you watch Waz Wyatt stuff. Wow, I'm sure you'll all agree with me that that's a fantastic collection of everyone's work. And I can't thank Ian Waz Wyatt enough for his fantastic contribution to this showcase and to the hobby in general. His contribution is massive. Good luck in your new venture with Cromlech, Ian. Thank you very much for that, and good luck with the future. In next episode, we're going to have a look at my order from 4 Fun Minis, as I said earlier. And my mini of the week that I picked last week. I don't put mini of the week in the showcases, it just gets swamped by everything else. That'll be in the 4 Fun Minis review. In the future, I'm going to troll all the Facebook groups, all the ones that are in the opening intro, and I'm going to pick on some unsuspecting individuals, probably a subscriber, certainly be someone who watches the show, I think, and I'm going to collect a bunch of your miniature pictures together, and I'm going to do a special surprise spotlight showcase. So keep spamming Facebook with your pics on the group, and you never know, you might be next. So I think that was about it. If you liked it, please like, share, subscribe. Please leave comments, correct me if I've said anything wrong. Don't hesitate to come and stick a friend request on Facebook. Garzinski, simple as that. And the September showcase, we're going to do looted wagons. That's anything looted by the orcs and turned into a battle wagon or a battle fortress. I think I'm going to get swamped with that one. Anyway, that's next month, so you've got about a month to get it ready if you haven't already. And I think that's about all for this one. So take care everybody. I'll see you the next time. Bye for now.